From September 7th, there is a new deadline in your trading day. It is 9:05 in the morning, and if you miss it, one specific type of order becomes completely frozen. You cannot place it, you cannot change it, you cannot cancel it. Most traders don't know this is coming. In the next 7 minutes, you will. This comes from SEBI's circular dated January 16th, 2026. The same circular that gave us the closing auction session in August. That one changed how the market closes. This one changes how the market opens. The exchanges release their implementation circulars on August 3rd. It goes live Monday, September 7th for both the equity segment and the equity derivatives segment. Here is the important part. The pre-open session is still 15 minutes, still 9 o'clock to 9:15. Now, what changes is how those 15 minutes are divided. Overnight, a lot happens. Global markets move. Results get announced. News breaks. If the market simply opened at 9:15 with everyone firing orders at once, the first few minutes would be chaos. Wild spreads, violent swings, and a genuinely unfair price for anyone who isn't fast. So the exchange collects orders for 15 minutes first without executing them. Then it calculates one single price, the price at which the maximum possible quantity can be matched. That is the equilibrium price, and it becomes the day's opening price. The mechanism isn't new. What SEBI has done is redesign the sequence so that the way the market opens now mirrors the way the market closes. This is your open window, and it is the most flexible 5 minutes of the entire session. Both limit orders and market orders are accepted. You can place them, you can modify them, you can cancel them. Full freedom. Throughout this window, the exchange is showing you an indicative price, a live estimate of where the opening price is heading based on the orders collected so far, along with the market depth, the best bids and offers with their quantities. Watch that indicative price. It is the single most useful piece of information in the pre-open session, and most retail traders ignore it completely. At 9:05, market orders shut off completely, not restricted, off. You cannot place a new market order. You cannot modify an existing one. You cannot cancel one. Whatever market orders you have sitting in the system at 9:05 are locked in, and they are going to the auction exactly as they are. From 9:05 to 9:10, limit orders only. You can still place, modify, and cancel those. I want to be very clear about this because I've seen this explained incorrectly already. It is not market orders can be modified. It is market orders are finished at 9:05. Different thing, and the difference is your money. So the practical rule for this session, I call it the 9:05 rule, is simple. If your strategy involves a market order at the open, everything about that order must be settled before 9:05. Treat 9:05 as your real deadline, not 9:15. Somewhere in the last 2 minutes, between 9:08 and 9:10, the system will randomly stop accepting orders. Nobody knows exactly when. Not you, not your broker, not the algo desks. It is system driven, and it is different every day. Why? Because if the cutoff were a fixed, known time, a large player could sit back until the very last second, dump a huge order into a thin book, drag the equilibrium price where they want it, and give nobody time to respond. Randomness kills that game. If you don't know when the door closes, you cannot wait until just before it closes. The behavioral implication for you: never plan to submit your pre-open order at 9:09. Your window may have already shut. Be in by 9:07 at the latest. You do nothing here. No new orders, no modifications, no cancellations for anyone. The exchange takes every order it has collected and calculates the equilibrium price, the price at which the maximum quantity can be traded. The matching priority itself has not changed. Market orders match against other market orders first, on time priority. Leftover market orders then match against limit orders on price time priority. And finally, limit orders match against limit orders, again price time priority. At the end of these 2 minutes, you have your opening price. 3 minutes of transition. The market is preparing to move from auction mode into continuous trading. Think of it as the exchange clearing its throat. And at 9:15 sharp, normal trading begins at the price the auction discovered. A question I get constantly: what if my order doesn't get matched? Your unmatched limit orders are not cancelled. They carry forward into the continuous session at 9:15, and this is the part people miss. They keep their original time priority stamp. So an order you placed at 9:01 that didn't match still sits ahead in the queue of an identical order someone places at 9:16. That early placement retains value even when it doesn't execute. A few order type rules also stay unchanged and are worth repeating. Full quantity must be shown, so no disclosed quantity orders, no stop loss orders in the pre-open, and algo orders are permitted, limit orders throughout, but market orders only in that first 5-minute window, exactly like everybody else. In August, SEBI replaced the old 30-minute VWAP closing method with the closing auction session, a structured auction with 2 order entry legs, a random stoppage, and a matching phase. In September, the pre-open gets the exact same architecture. The market now opens and closes using identical logic. That's the whole point. 2 auction-based bookends, symmetrical with manipulation-resistant randomness built into both. This is also how major global exchanges have run for years. India is converging with that structure. 1. Market orders finish everything before 9:05. Placement changes, cancellations, all of it. 2. Don't wait until 9:09 to act. The random stoppage can close the door anywhere from 9:08 onward. Be done by 9:07. Tasa. 3. Start watching the indicative price and the order imbalance between 9 o'clock and 9:05. It tells you where the open is forming while you can still do something about it. 4. Between 9:10 and 9:15, you are a spectator. Plan for it. Don't sit there wondering why your order isn't going through. That's it. Same 15 minutes, different rules inside them. If this made the mechanism clear, subscribe. I break down market structure like this every week without noise and without tips. One thing before you go: I'm not a SEBI registered investment advisor or research analyst. This video is educational content explaining a regulatory change. It is not investment advice, and it is not a recommendation to buy or sell anything. For the exact rules, read the SEBI circular dated January 16, 2026 and your exchange's implementation circulars. See you in the next one.